It is a new horizon for everyone, and it's all-around celebrations this week, and it's the Eid series of the most exciting breakfast show on Nigerian television, Wake Up Nigeria. Now, exhilarated would be the best way to describe the feeling we have here in the studios, as we have plenty meat. The meat we have is going around. Yay! Now, we hope that the tides turn around, and we pray that we have an absolute wonder and rain stop in Lagos, Nigeria, please. But then I have someone in the kitchen. I don't know how I feel towards her this morning, because we had an agreement to eat our meat together, but she ate meat alone. Emem, yes? Can I help you this morning? Can I help
know
you?
very much that you ate more than meat yesterday. So, the little pieces of meat that I found, allow me savour it. It's still digesting in my tummy.
I can leave that. I can live with that.
You know, you are my baby girl. We have to plan this thing properly.
Yes.
Not just on the Salah holiday. Plan it well.
You know, because we're live, I'll forgive you live. But when we go off air, I will show you. But yes, we do have a positive Wonder Woman Wednesday. We hope it's great vibes that you're going to receive from us here. Positivity all around as we, the women, take you on a merry-go-round of a joyous Wednesday. Now, we've got such an interesting, action-packed show for you. And if you stick around with us, you will be blown away. My name is Tokpe Olowonion. Now, great time ahead, promising an exciting 2 hours. Remember to use the Wake Up Nigeria on TVC hashtag to be a part of the conversation. I want to know how much meat you ate yesterday. Were you a glutton, or were you doing it in moderation? Or are you going to hit the gym after the holidays to tell us how much weight you've added or how much weight you're going to be losing? Now, let's see what we have for this very first hour. We have so much on the show. Now, you can watch us live if you have to be on the go. Wake Up Nigeria on tvcentertainment.tv and on Facebook, TVC Connect. Just search for us. A lot of people have been complaining. Go to the search column, TVC Connect. We would be right there. Now, on the highlights, we have Aremo Olalekan Oluwatobi, a certified relationship and marriage coach. He's a mentor, a passionate person about God. He loves relationships and marriage, and he is going to be talking to us today on matters of love, relationship, and marriage. And next up on nutrition, we have Dr. Uduka Kalu Maju, a current medical doctor of the Quincy Wellness and Naturopathic Center, and he's going to be joining us this morning to talk about something very important in our nutrition. You definitely want to stick around for that, so we can have so you can learn from what he's going to be teaching us about nutritional deficiencies.
Eid al-Kabir.
Happy holidays.
Salah. Auntie, I said it properly.
Say happy Salah or Barkat the Salah.
Please.
Please, you too.
In your face.
You too.
Okay. I don't know what all this is, but it looks like you guys had a lot of meat yesterday. That's why this is
And it looks like you didn't get the memo.
well, hey, I got the memo yesterday.
Yeah.
And,
Unfortunately.
remember what happened yesterday?
So you had to bring it.
I know, it was like a film show.
Yes, sir. What happened?
What just happened?
But
it was
that's
all
where
good.
hashtag the show must go on comes to play. But it's great to see you guys.
Great to see you guys.
Another Wonder Woman Wednesday. Now, that was something that Emem posted on the group. Do you remember what you posted?
No, I guess we are saving that gist for the coffee gist.
Yes, but
Because
I
that
want
gist
to
is a
tease
very
people.
scintillating one.
Oh, gosh.
Yes, it's a very scintillating one.
I want to talk about something before we move on. So quickly, I and my friends had a conversation yesterday at my party about relationship and commitment, and then I said it's so tiring to want to go into a relationship because I really enjoy my space, and then I honestly have to think about finding a way to like involve you in my space. And then my friend says, so this is it. My friend now says that the issue is single people stay single for too long. Is there
That they
anything
get too used to it.
single for too long, or just being happy with yourself?
It's not an issue of too long.
conceited.
It's not about too long.
Thank you, my sister.
You never know the right time. But the thing is, the length of time that it takes for you to become a complete person is what I advise you should look out for. So if you don't feel complete in yourself, don't even try to complete a couple.
Words of wisdom.
You want to enter a relationship.
The question I'm going to ask for us to wrap up with is, do you really need to be complete by yourself?
Yes.
What if you need somebody to help you complete
Omo.
yourself?
So I will take Titi's words of wisdom and I will hit you with Emem's question and then we'll go and check the weather. Let's go and come back. Let's go to the markets. We'll be right back.
Hello and welcome. It's time for a news update right here on Wake Up Nigeria. My name is Titilayo Oyinson. We're starting with the charge by President Muhammadu Buhari to Muslims in the country, where he urged them to demonstrate the good virtues of Islam. The president, in a statement signed by his senior special assistant on media and publicity, Garba Shehu, said Muslims are expected to demonstrate the good virtues of Islam through personal examples and practices. He added that, quote, taking advantage of the celebration to exploit fellow citizens through outrageous prices of food and rams is inconsistent with the fine virtues of Islam, end quote. President Buhari restated the determination of his administration to create a just, harmonious and prosperous country in which the safety of life and property is assured. Meanwhile, the chief of staff to the president has urged Muslims and non-Muslims to use this Eid period to pray for progress of the country and live in harmony. Professor Ibrahim Gambari said this shortly after observing Eid prayer in the presidential villa. The presidency urged Nigerians to work together to tackle issues of insecurity rather than leave it for the federal government alone. He also assured Nigerians that the Buhari administration will do all it can to curb insecurity and protect citizens.
State of our country and to appreciate some of the blessings that the Almighty Allah has given to this country, that in spite of all our challenges, that we are a people, that we are united in seeking peace, in advancing the prosperity of our people, and also to promote the unity of our country. So unity, and unity lies our strength, and Mr. President is very determined to do all in his power to ensure that the challenges facing this country, particularly on the security front, are addressed. But we have to send.
And away from Eid celebrations to this health story where Nigeria Center for Disease Control says 59 suspected and 15 confirmed cases of monkeypox have been recorded in the country. Chikwe Ihekwazu, Director General of the NCDC, confirmed this yesterday in Abuja, in the Dallas County Health and Human Services in Texas, USA. And had on July 16th reported a case of monkeypox in a resident who recently returned, apparently from Nigeria. According to the DCHHS, the individual whose name was withheld is a resident of Dallas, Texas, who traveled from Nigeria and arrived at Love Field Airport on July 9th. Speaking on the development, Mr. Ihekwazu said that an outbreak would be declared when there's a large cluster of monkeypox cases. He said the federal government was notified of the situation in Texas through the International Health Regulations, IHR, who reported a case of monkeypox disease diagnosed in a patient who had recently visited Nigeria. Mr. Ihekwazu advised Nigerians that, quote, if they feel ill or have a sudden rash, they should please visit the hospital for diagnosis and management. Monkeypox is caused by a virus closely related to that which causes smallpox and cowpox, although not as deadly as smallpox. It is spread via large respiratory droplets from someone showing symptoms of the disease and can also be transmitted by direct contact with bodily fluids or lesion material. People who are asymptomatic cannot spread the virus.
Welcome back, people. You're still on to Wake Up Nigeria, and it's time where we review the papers in the headlines. All right, on the Guardian of the newspaper this morning, we have uncertainty trails Igboho's arrest in Cotonou 20 days after DSS raid. And here also at the top of the paper, we have U.S. urged to impose visa ban on anti-poll electronic collation senators. And don't criminalize opposing views, NLC cautions federal government. And cholera claims 30 lives in Jigawa. And you can find that story on page 5 of the newspaper. And how federal government plans to boost exports with 50 billion ESP funding. And that's it on the cover of the Guardian newspaper this morning. Next up, we have, give me a minute, the Punch newspaper. And here making the headlines is Igboho's extradition. Buratai pushes move. Activist team meets Benin's officials, fight process. And our Igbo escaped. There's more on the Igboho story there on the cover of the paper. And at the bottom of the paper here, we have Port Harcourt Refinery will deliver products September 2022, says NNPC. And we don't have anywhere to go. We won't relocate. Ogun floodplain residents and Saraki Abdul Razak supporters disrupt prayers with a shouting match. And also here at the bottom of the paper, we are not in a hurry to transmit PIB to Buhari, says National Assembly. And landlord killed as two-story building under construction collapses in Lagos. And finally here, 10 killed in Offensala day crash over alleged speed violation. And these and more stories we have here on the cover of the Punch newspaper. And that's it on the newspaper review for now. There's still more. Stay with us.
All right, guys.
Welcome, guys.
All right, so let's quickly dig in.
Yes.
Quickly. So I caught up on this interesting gist on a popular blog last night. Okay, so it was a call-in show, and this woman called in. She's anonymous, and then she's sharing her story of how she treated her husband's 4 side chicks. Four. Yes.
Yes, sir.
4.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2,
watched
3,
it.
4. So it turns out that he, in the course of their marriage, the man had partial stroke, and she had to take care of him. You know, partial stroke can be very, very complex and demanding. Anyways, he was critically ill for over a month, and at the time where he was discharged, you know, she still had to take care of him, as the wife still had to take care of him. And in the course of everything, she was in charge of his phone, and then she got access to, you know, a lot of chats, emails, messages, and all of that. And she started digging deeper. Yes, she's Nigerian. Yes, Nigeria.
Sure.
Yeah. So what Madame did was she printed out all the details, the emails from Bola clients, from all the other side chicks. Yes, she printed them out, filed them.
Filed?
Yes, Madame had time.
She got full down.
Even to the point where one of the presenters had to ask her that, Auntie, do you have a job? She said yes, she has a job, but she has the time. She documented everything.
Okay.
Then she got, in the course of, you know, while the man was ill, they were reaching out to him that, we can't hear from you. You know, we need money for this, money for that, this, that. Anyways, Madame said, okay, Madame now responded to them that, okay, so I've traveled for a month now, I'll be back. Anyways, when the guy reaches home, Madame reaches out to them and says, oh, I'm back. Oh. In all this while, they think that, that it's the man they've been keeping in touch with, not knowing that it's his wife.
Come on.
Madame invites one person over, one of the side chick over, and then she sees him. When she comes into the house, she sees both of them and she's shocked. Why am I meeting with your wife? And she goes, oh, no, I'm the one that invited you. Come and sit down.
Come and look after your man.
Drop your luggage. Now, it is your turn. I've taken care of him for over a month. Now it's your turn to come and take care of him. Because at the point, he still couldn't move, you know, yes.
Oh, my days.
Yes, he was still wearing diapers.
Yes.
Come and clean him.
So...
that one, yes. After that one did her part, she left.
Oh, God.
She reached out to the
She cooked,
she reached
did
out
everything.
to the second chick.
Yeah.
Come and play your own role.
The next week.
The next week, the following week. The following week, she reached out to the other third one. Auntie, it's your turn.
Yes,
all of us
come over.
do this responsibility.
All 4 of them.
And what was he doing? Did she say
He was basically immobile.
He was
immobile.
yeah.
He has not started making physical, facial.
He was apparently in
reactions.
tears.
Yes, yes. So he showed emotions because he didn't believe. You know,
it kind of reminds me of this movie, this Madea movie, Diary of a Mad Black Woman. But this lady took
it. Black Nigerian.
But she also said something else. She said the reason why she basically took this route is because he's you know, they've been blessed by God. Their kids are abroad. She's well provided for. The house, everything. She has 3 cars. She's all right. But that taking care of him part.
All of us that will do it.
Now all of us will do our
Because they are sharing from the
national
cookie.
cake.
Yeah.
So
You might as well work for this cake.
yeah, she cannot be the one suffering alone. We all share
I
from
don't
it.
know if I'm going to advise people to go.
No, of course, no. That's not. That's
Because
not the.
I feel like eventually it's going to affect her mentally. Because no matter how much satisfaction she feels from what she's done, she's still going to look back and wonder how
guess
did I
what?
bring myself
Anyway, I
down
just
here?
wanted to quickly add that the icing on the cake of this gist is the
This
fact that you are
icing on-
eating Kellogg's cornflakes.
Oh wow. Let's take it from this mindset, from this point of view. She says he has done everything he needs to do for her as a wife, as the head of the family and everything. That's the only vice he has. And she just decided, you know what, she still has to teach those girls a lesson. All of the girls blocked him online
Afterwards.
eventually. Of course, now,
yeah.
immediately blocked him. And then she videotaped everything. She has cameras in the house. So she
Yes.
has footage of all this.
So
So
when
the girls
he
can't
had
speak out.
fully recuperated,
Yes.
she played it.
Played everything
like a
for
movie.
him. But then again, she wanted him to note the response and reaction of these girls to him.
Yes.
They were holding their nose when holding the diapers.
They were mostly
and
feeling
They
disgusted
were
while
feeling
they were taking care
disgusted.
of him.
So you were not disgusted when you were collecting
my money.
200,000,
300K.
like that.
House rent money.
But now time to look after the man. So it's kind of like it's a big story. It's a story. It sounds like a movie. But she chose to go down that route, and it was effective in her opinion because he's all about her now. Because he's realized that these girls are holding their noses like this.
So
They don't love
I
him.
don't know.
The truth
I
is,
don't know.
They don't love him.
This is quite as there's nothing wrong with okay. I need to choose my words very carefully.
Because I feel like I know what she wants to
I need
say.
to choose my words very carefully, but
As in-
it's quite sad that we're in that era where there are a lot of young girls are now looking for enablers. Enablers in a sense,
I mean, young
in a
girls.
term, sugar daddy. I said
No,
I didn't say
I don't
say
say
most.
young girls are looking for. I think you should say both young girls and men want to satisfy a craving that there's so much.
Okay, if you put it that way,
Yes.
I will agree with you.
Exactly.
I will agree with you.
So it's both
but
ways.
to be honest, I do not even know how. I kudos to that woman first of all.
Honestly.
I mean, like, how did
But I
you?
feel she
how
should still
did
see a therapist.
She
I
will
feel she
definitely
should still
need
see a
that.
therapist.
Yeah.
Because after
Yeah.
all that she's gone through, there's no way you want to tell me that it hasn't messed with your mind or messed with your esteem or messed with your relationship with him. Because at some point, something can trigger something to come.
The sad thing is there are women living with 6, 7, 10 side chicks at a time, and they're getting
Please,
through it. It's not. I'm not
let us
saying
know.
it's easy for them, but they are getting through it somehow.
Yeah.
She's chosen that's the way
Way
she
it
was. You know,
works.
she wants to deal with it.
Exactly.
You know,
Others
this
would have
is-
probably done something a little more irrational.
Yeah.
This is somewhat connected to our relationship topic
Yeah.
later on, where we'll be talking about is honesty really the best policy. So we will dig in later on it.
Use the hashtag Wake Up Nigeria on TVC. Go on Facebook. Yes, we're very active there. Drop your comments. Let us know what you think about the story and what would you do if we're you. Let's go on a break. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Now it's time for us to take the kitchen. And we have Chef Blossom in the house.
Hi, good
Welcome
morning.
back.
Thank you very much.
All right, so what is it we're making today, Chef?
Okay, we're making white soup,
Okay.
popularly known as Offensala.
Offensala.
Yes.
Okay, I know I'm not pronouncing that well, but I'm gonna say Offensala.
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 Yes.
Okay, all right. So we have a lot of ingredients here,
Yes,
very
we do.
ethnic ingredients on display. We need to start telling people what they are.
Okay.
Where do we start from? Let's start from here.
Okay, this is the semovita, the swallow to go with the soup. And this is yam, it's already chopped. I chopped it in bits so we could blend it because we're using the blender, not the mortar tube. It's going to be blended.
Okay.
But I just said that. Then we have our smoked catfish. Yeah.
Complete with the rubber band. This is straight from the
That's where you
market.
get it from the market, yes. So we have
Okay.
our stockfish.
Okay.
Right. Then we have our blended crayfish. Then in here we have a mixture of the spice.
Okay. So
already-
let's talk about these spices.
Yes,
then.
the spice. We have calabash nutmeg. It's called I think ehuru. Right.
Ehuru.
Ehuru, yes.
Ehuru.
That's what
Okay.
they call it. That's what it's
Okay.
popularly known as.
Okay.
Then this is uda. It's also known as, I think, negro pepper. Then we have uziza seeds.
Okay.
As
Okay.
black
It's
pepper.
like a black peppercorn.
Yes.
Then this yellow pepper.
Yellow pepper, yes. I like to use yellow pepper for this soup. Some persons might like to use Scotch bonnet, but yeah. Then we have our Cameroon pepper, the black pepper, ginger and garlic as well.
Beautiful. So this is a combination of all that here?
Yes, yes.
Beautiful. Blended down.
Yes, excluding the ginger and garlic, we have just the dry ingredients here.
Okay.
So we have our salt to taste, our seasoning cubes, we have our onions, and then this spice.
What is this?
Yeah, it has different names. Trust me, it's a pepper soup spice. It has this aroma and this flavor it gives to your Offensala, to your pepper soup. And you know, sometimes you get to see these pregnant women after delivery, they want to, this pepper water they drink, they use this spice.
I really wish someone should tell us what this is on social media. Please use our hashtag #WakeUpNigeria on TVC. Tell us what this is. If you're online watching right now, we'd love to know the actual native name for this spice.
Yes.
But we have water on the boil. We haven't talked about the meat.
Yes, these are a marinated chicken and some assorted meats.
Okay.
Cow assorted meat.
Assorted beef meat or cow meat or assorted goat meat?
Assorted cow meat.
Cow meat, fantastic. All right, so first thing she did was put water on to boil.
The yam.
We're using it for the yam.
Yes.
Fantastic.
It's actually a one-pot dish, so we really don't have lots of.
So once this enters the hot water, what's going on next?
Once this, I like to cook to get really soft, so we could blend it.
I know that a lot of those spices are inside the chicken already.
Yes, just salt and Cameroon pepper.
At this point, we're going to let you get all your ingredients ready so you can try this at home. Make sure you use our hashtag #WakeUpNigeria on TVC. At this point, we're heading over to the couch. Tokpe, it's all yours.
Thank you, Titi. I'm super excited about our conversation this morning. We have a special guest from Lush. Her name is Faith Mark, a Nigerian Idol top finalist, and we're having a conversation with her. Good morning, Faith.
Good morning.
You know, I was literally starstruck when I saw you. It is good to have you here.
My pleasure, my pleasure.
It's so good to see you.
Thank you
from
so
TV
much.
to real life. Now, how does it feel? You've been singing for like all your life.
Yeah, practically, yeah.
You know, it's one thing for people to say, oh, I've been singing since I was a child, but you come from a family of music. So literally, I'm sure you've been singing all your life. Tell us about your singing years and your family being a family of music.
So I've been singing from when I was 8 years old.
8, okay.
Yes, yes. My sisters then, they had a group, a singing girls group. They go out to minister and then they come back.
Wow.
And everybody just sits in and you're just, you know, singing. So they really inspired me. They really inspired me. I was really, really so into the whole music thing. My dad was really supportive. My mom too was really supportive. And it just runs in a family, yeah.
But how is that, I mean, because it's a family, it's something that everybody in the family do. How has that shaped your love and your interest in music?
Big time, because each and every one of us had or has something that is very unique.
Wow.
And it's more like they inspire me to do more, to develop and know myself more. So I want to actually go professionally with music. Big time, yeah.
No, so now from all your siblings, be very honest. Well, I know you said you're 7. You're
8.
8. Now you're number 6, right?
Yes.
Which of the whole 8 would you say has the best voice?
Nobody.
Come on,
Nobody.
don't do that.
No, nobody. I can't do that.
So which of your siblings do you listen to and say, oh?
Okay, I'll say, man.
Yeah, you can say.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say my younger sister.
Oh, okay.
Precious Mark.
Precious Mark.
Really amazing voice.
Wow.
And Naomi Mark. She's a powerhouse. So whenever I listen to them, I get character, I get stage presence, I get from this person. And this other person, I get voice texture, I get soul. It's so beautiful. Like, I just want to have everything, but I'm just me. I have my own part too, you know?
I'm sure you have your own unique strengths, of course. And now, how did your journey to Nigerian Idols, how was your journey to Nigerian Idols Top 11? How did it happen?
Oh, okay. So, I just wanted to try something different. Although I've been going for other competitions and was just on the low-key stuff. And I was like, let me just try something more pronounced, more attractive, and I just want to be out there. I don't know if I was ready or not. I just wanted to, you know, give it a try. And then I sent my video. I was waiting. I thought they were not going to even get back to me.
Oh, yeah?
I just saw the message. I was so happy.
I
saw the message, and I was really happy. I went for the auditions, and then it came out positive. Even it got to a point where they paired us into groups, and then I forgot my lyrics on stage.
Oh, my days.
And that was like the final day where they would just have to pick the top 11.
Yeah.
I just gave up. I was like, I don't think I'm going to make it into the house because this is just too much. How can I?
Forget my
And
next
then
year.
the brothers and they're like, just made it to top 11. I was like, yeah! This is like a dream come true. Like thousands of people came for that audition.
I
and
know.
It just chose 11 people, and
Yeah.
I'm part of them. This is a big thing for me, a really big thing for me.
Yeah, can I say, if I do say so myself, it must have been the highlight of your 2021 so far.
Definitely.
So tell us about your fabulous moment on the show.
Okay, so I think it was when I came up to sing Africa, oh, and then they gave me this gold dress. And then this hair, the whole look was just perfect for me. And then DJ Soso was like, you look beautiful, you look, I felt so good, I felt so confident. Like for the first time, I won't say for the first time, but I would say for that kind of a show.
For the show, yes.
Because I was like, I'm not sure I want to go out like this. I looked to, when I came out, I felt myself
confidence. Yeah, but which other contestant would you say also had a fabulous moment on the show?
Everybody had. Everybody had.
Okay.
So I can't really say.
No, I mean, now the people at home who are watching, I want to know more about Faith Mac. Where can they have access to your music?
Okay, I'm working on my single.
Okay.
Will be out soon, yes.
Okay, so have
guys
you, prior to Nigerian Idols, have you released any music?
No.
Oh, okay.
Still working on it.
So that means you're cooking something hot.
Something really hot and sweet.
So is it a single, an EP, an album? What are you working on?
I would say it's a single. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm also working on my fashion aspect because it's more like I'm doing both together, not fashion separate. I'm actually doing both together.
Both together, okay.
Yeah. So just you guys should just wait.
We should wait. All right. We shall be waiting judiciously. Now let's do a quick game. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. So quickly, how many words? Quickly, don't start thinking.
Oh, gosh.
How many words can you form from lush hair?
AIR, air.
Okay.
HUSH, hush.
Okay.
Lush, hair. Yeah, it's complete, right?
It is complete.
Got
You
it.
tried. You could still do letter. You could say alpha.
LUS, no. LAIR.
Letter for L.
Oh.
L.
Oh, really? Are
Yeah,
you saying-
don't worry.
I thought it was a full.
For everything, but you tried.
I
For
did.
on the spot, you tried. Thank you so much for coming,
You're
and I
welcome.
wish you all the best
Thank
in your
you.
career. Okay, guys, there you have it from our fabulous Nigerian Idol finalists. We still have so much more on Wake Up Nigeria. We're going on a break. When we come back, you must be here with us. We'll be right back.
Welcome back, people. You're still on to Wake Up Nigeria. Now it's time for some relationship discussion. And with me is Aremo Olalekan Oluwatobi. He's a certified relationship and marriage coach and mentor. He's passionate about God, love, and relationships. And today, we will be asking a very pertinent question. Is honesty the best policy in a relationship? Okay, so we know very much that honesty is the foundation of trust in a relationship.
Yeah.
And trust, and every relationship needs trust to function and thrive.
Yeah.
You don't want to know my opinion, but I'm just going to keep your fingers crossed on that one. But is honesty the best policy in every relationship?
Okay, so straight up, keyword being best. Okay, I would say that honesty is not the best policy in a relationship. Keyword being best. Okay, honesty is one of the policies in a relationship.
So you're not saying it's the best policy?
I wouldn't say it's the best policy.
Okay, good.
Because with honesty and minus every other thing, many things can still go wrong.
Okay.
Okay, honesty requires openness, transparency, and respect for it to function properly as it is. So if somebody just wants to be honest, says, I want to say my truth, and just let it out like that, things can go awry. So it's always best, if honesty is merged with other things, then it might work well. But being the best policy, I won't say it's the best policy, but then honesty is the policy.
Okay, so what are these other things, or what are these other elements that you need to merge along with honesty,
All right.
that makes it, that critical, very critical in a relationship?
All right, so one, like I said, is openness. Now, openness is...
Openness about your present, your past, or your past participle?
openness about everything.
Okay.
Because our lives is a continuum, okay, of past into the present, and the present flows into the future. as it is. So openness is key. Openness in two ways. Openness, being able to receive what your partner wants to say or act, how they want to act, without attaching a judgment to it, okay, irrespective of how it comes, one, yet. Two, openness about yourself, past, present, and future.
So this is you saying that before any individual goes into any relationship, you need to have that openness that whatever your partner brings on, you should take it in.
Is it something you can handle? But be open enough to know that it's not everything you can handle that may be the things they've gone through with life. So there will be some things you obviously can handle, okay? Then you need to be able to remind yourself, am I with this person? If I am, then we have to be open enough to even hear them at all. Okay, but be open enough to know that there are things that you may not know about them that you would find out.
Okay.
So when it now happens, it's now important for you to now look at the situation and then respond appropriately based on what you see you have for this person.
Okay, I've seen cases where people really do not know how to handle the truth about your partner's past. And I remember you mentioned it once that honesty can be weaponized.
Yeah.
So in a situation where I didn't share so much of my past with you, with my partner, and eventually it comes, eventually he finds out and he doesn't know how to handle it. What do I do about that situation? What do I do in helping my partner? And what do I do in also fixing that situation?
Okay, so what do you do? First, you apologize for not letting him know earlier. Okay, why? Because at that point, many things are going through the partner's mind. If she didn't tell me this, are there other things she didn't tell me?
That she has not told me, okay.
Okay, so if there are things she's not telling me, is she who she says she is? Is it who I think she is? So there's a lot of that going on. So the apology basically says, I accept I should have told you this, and I'm sorry for it. So that's like open up the door, as it is. So when that is done, okay, I've accepted your apology. Now, the person now explains why I didn't tell you.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Because of this reaction, because I was not sure how you're going to react, because I wanted you to bury it, explain it so that the partner can also have a feel of your reason, then now give the partner the correct detail. Because if the person heard it from somewhere else, it's probably incomplete or they added a few things.
But, you know, in all of this, it just makes the partner seem selfish. I know we're looking out for the partner here, but this is a part of myself that I have not wanted to share for, like, so long. This is a part of myself that I have buried in the past that I don't want to rehash it. I'm now a changed person, and that's why I'm in this relationship with this person. So why can't we just, you know, leave everything? Why can't I just leave everything in my past and continue my new life with this person?
Because it just came up. Okay, and it's always best to prevent that kind of coming up. 1, 2, when people choose to live their lives together, we are choosing to live our lives together. So there's no longer your past that I am unaware of. We are living our lives together. So it's important that we know each other well.
Okay.
So if that past is something that can trigger it, if the partner is aware, they can protect you from it.
Okay, okay.
As it is. So it's always best before somebody gets into marriage, or if they just know about it while married, that if there are things in the past that are major and their partners do not know, they should discuss it.
Okay. And then when there's there's a need for a therapist or a marriage counselor.
Yes, usually. So when there's now something that both can undo, then let them bring in a therapist to help them look into it.
All right, thank you so much, Oluwatobi. This has been quite an insightful conversation. I'm sure it continues on social media. You can reach out to us at TVC Connect on our Instagram platform. I'm sure Mr. Toby will be here to answer some of you who have questions. All right, we're heading over to the kitchen. Titi, what's cooking?
Offensala is cooking. And, well, on Wake Up Nigeria, honesty is our policy. And we are honestly telling you this is going to taste great. Why? Because it's Chef Blossom that's making it.
Thank you.
We have an amazing array of ingredients. She's gone to work quickly on the meat. Let's tell everyone what we did with the meat that's on the stove.
Yeah, earlier we skipped the leaves.
Oh, the uziza
leaves,
Okay,
yes.
okay. We
That's
had
good.
uziza something else.
Uziza seed.
Uziza seed.
Yes, the seed and the
Okay.
leaves goes for the soup.
All right. So,
So, yeah,
what's
we
in
have-
the pan now?
Okay, we have our chicken
Okay.
cooking already. We said it was seasoned with salt and seasoning cubes, then with a little bit of black pepper. So
Okay.
now we have our blended garlic and ginger going.
Ooh, that looks good.
Yes.
Goodness me.
then-
But there was fish here
Yes,
as well.
I added stockfish
Okay.
in it. The reason I added stockfish now is for it to cook properly because it's usually very hard.
I was actually going to say that the chicken usually it cooks quicker than fish. So are they going to be able to get to the destination at the same time?
I don't get that. You said the chicken.
The chicken usually cooks faster than fish, than dried fish.
Yes, for this soup, we like the chicken very soft.
Okay.
Like
okay.
having the whole ingredients well incorporated in
All
it.
right, fantastic. How's the yam doing?
It's doing well. I'll allow it to stay cooked for a bit. I want it very soft, so it will be very easy to blend.
Okay. What happened in here?
We
In the
blended
blender?
the ginger and garlic, so
Okay.
I poured it in.
Okay.
I had to rinse out the
Okay.
rinse out.
Ginger and garlic have been blended, added to the chicken. I
Yes.
didn't, and I can't see the onions, so the onions went in there
Yes,
too.
the onions went in there as well.
All right, fantastic. So that's cooking. The yam is cooking. So what is next? What do
So
we do
I'll
next?
just chop the uziza leaf to buy time.
Okay. All right. Uziza leaves are they like a garnish kind of thing?
Yes, yes,
or-
yes.
Because it's not that much. It's not like a vegetable soup.
Yes.
Okay.
And there was some, yes, they're like for garnish. There was something I omitted. You don't use oil for this soup.
Oh.
Yes, you might want to
Okay.
ask, where's your palm oil? That's why it's called white soup.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, there's no oil and there's no tomatoes
There's
or
no
anything
tomatoes,
like
no,
that
no.
to change the color of the soup.
Yes. Majorly spice and
If I didn't want to use yam, what else could I use?
some persons want to use corn flour.
Okay.
Some persons also want to use. There's this thing they call majorly the Easterners. They
Okay.
call it achi.
Okay.
I don't know what it's called in English. So that's what they use as thickener.
Okay.
Any thickener can go, but preferably the yam is just what's best for the soup.
All right. So you know, yam itself is a bulky food, and I can see quite a lot of it there. You
Yes.
know, so
I might end up not using everything, but just to play safe, just have extra.
all right. So the uziza is being chopped. We haven't used our special spice yet. Please try and give us an insight into what this is called, the native name for this. We would love for people online to talk to us about this and how they've used it in the past. Just talk to us and tell us with our hashtag #WakeUpNigeria on TVC. We know it goes into the soup, but we want to know exactly what it is. Sometimes we go to the market and they give us this collection of spices and we actually don't really know
Yes,
what it
what
is. We
it's
just know
called.
that our parents told us, you put this one next, you put this one next. And they didn't really break it down for us. So hopefully we'll be able to help you out with that. I noted that you haven't added any pepper or anything like that yet.
The ginger and garlic is really hot, so that goes in. Then when it's boiled, I'll start putting them in.
Fantastic. I also noted you haven't used seasoning cubes either.
I
Not
used
yet.
already. You know the chicken was marinated.
Fantastic. All right, so make sure you try this at home. Hopefully you got the list of ingredients. If you didn't catch it on YouTube in a bit after the show, but we're still here. Wake Up Nigeria continues after this.
If you had a blast in the first 1 hour, now trust me when I tell you the next 45 minutes is even more explosive. And there is so much more in store with magic in the air. We love to be here as we intend to give you a double dose of everything to last you till the end of today. So stick around. We hope that you will have a memorable and fantastic time with us. And we know that because you chose to let us in front of your TV screens, thank you for letting us into your lives this morning. Thank you for tuning in every day at this time, and being able to have you with us all through the year is an achievement by itself. We love bringing you that essential morning vibe. Welcome to the second hour here on Wake Up Nigeria, and it's going to be an unforgettable experience. My name is Tokwe Oloonio. Now, remember, you can be a part of the conversation today. We had a fabulous topic on Coffee Gist of the lady who invited her husband's 4 side chicks. Use the hashtag Wake Up Nigeria on TVC, on Facebook, on Instagram. Share your thoughts on what would you have done if that was you, and what are your thoughts on how she handled the situation. But I have a situation in the kitchen, a fiery Offensala-ish situation. Ha! In the Salah vibe mood. Hey, what's going on?
We're spicy today.
Ooh la
The
la!
women of Wake Up Nigeria are all spiced up and ready to have a great holiday.
I love it. Thank you, Chef Blossom. I can't wait to see how that pans out. Now, you can watch us live from absolutely anywhere in the world, across the world, now through our mobile app. Have you downloaded the app? It's free. We ain't charging you for it. Now, go to your Google Play Store or your iOS store, and you can just download it. Or you want to use the website tvcentertainment.tv. You can take us with you absolutely anywhere you are going to. Now, for what's up for the next 45 minutes, we have Dr. Uduka Kalu Namji, a medical doctor of Quincy Wellness and Therapeutic Center. He's going to be joining us. Of course, you know how it's very important to talk about our nutrition. So he's going to be joining us this morning to talk about nutrition deficiencies, the common nutritional deficiencies.
Yeah, we're all getting that groove today.
Yes.
And the smell from the kitchen is...
I'm savoring that.
Oh, goodness
every
me.
bit of it. I'm hungry already.
Emem,
As in
considering
me.
that you disappointed me yesterday, do you think that maybe I should eat your share?
Wow.
Don't give me that
Why?
look.
Way to
I'm just-
intimidate.
No, it's just a
Why?
question.
No, intimidate me.
Oh,
Have you met me?
Yes.
No.
Your legs don't touch the ground.
But it's touching the
Yeah,
ground.
wow. You. But I actually like the idea that, you know, people actually try to have some fun during this holiday. A lot of people did go out, as opposed to last year when it was very, very
Quiet.
very quiet.
Yes.
I think people need to find happiness and joy wherever they can. But please just try and be safe and make sure that you take all measures to stay COVID safe in your environment.
So we have
Yeah.
2 amazing people's birthdays today.
Yes.
First off
Producer, makeup artist, extraordinaire. That's one. The other person is makeup artist.
No, we need to say her
fashion. No,
name.
I'll call the name.
Fashionista.
I'm doing intro.
Okay.
We have one producer, makeup artist extraordinaire. Then the second one, fashionista,
Yes.
fashion designer, makeup artist, lash owner, lash brand owner.
Yes, so.
Shout out to Justina. Happy birthday
yeah.
to you. And
Yeah.
a special shout out to Auntie Dupe, as I like to call her, because if she bully you,
Yeah.
there
You
ain't
remember.
no coming back from that. We wish you love, light, plenty money,
Yes,
and
sir.
peace of mind.
Yeah,
Amen
The
to
two
that.
together is a great combination.
Yeah. Happy
We
birthday.
gonna have cake today. We gonna
Wow,
have cake
Titi.
today. Yes.
Well,
She just went straight to cake.
see.
They should have brought, they should bring
but
meat.
these 2 ladies are, I actually admire them. They are very resilient and very hardworking ladies. I admire. I mean, Justina is launching her
Lash
lash
brand.
brand
Yeah.
today.
And
I am
I
so
hope
proud of
she
her.
gives
I am
us
so
for
proud
free,
of her.
please.
It's called Justiane.
Justiane.
So I'm the one that plugged it. So my own
I
lash.
trust
Justiane,
you.
yes.
I trust you, Titi.
I just hope all this
Justin,
will
I
not come
hope
from
this year,
me.
this your new age, you will give us clothes. You will not be wearing the
My dear, don't go there. Don't even go there. There's that one. Don't even go there. Because don't even go there. But
Yeah.
but Dupe, we love you so much. I mean, Dupe, this year, I never ever thought that we'd be friends.
Yes, I mean, we'll
The
be friends
irony,
with you.
in it. But I mean, we have both impacted each other's lives in very, I mean, I'm even short of words. I'm
Dupe
still
takes a lot
talking
of
about
energy
it.
being Emem's friend.
I'm
It's
telling
such
you.
hard work to be her friend. I mean, even when you used to annoy me, she would still ask me, Tokwe, have you reached out to Emem? I'm just like, you know, reaching out to Emem is really the hardest thing.
But one thing I will say is that, you know, I'd worked with makeup artists all my life, but there's a certain energy you need to be able to come every morning early, before 6 a.m.
Yeah.
and make people look beautiful every single day. And these girls, they got it locked
They
down.
keep it 100.
Thank you so much for making us all look so great
Thank you,
every single morning.
ladies. Welcome back, people. You're still on to Wake Up Nigeria. And, ooh, did you catch up on that sonorous voice earlier on? Well, she's here with me on the couch. Jeremiah is this charismatic, elegant, stylish, and should I say again that you have a wonderful voice? She has used this voice to campaign for liberation all over the world. In 2018, she joined Hollywood actor Tom Hanks and other top dignitaries at the Stronger Than Hate concerts. And this morning, she is blessing us with her presence. Thank you for being here.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So
So you have toured all around the world, and I see you take a piece of these African roots that you're deeply rooted in with you, and like you wear it proudly. Tell me about that experience and how it has been.
it's been an honor, deliberately,
Yes.
consciously choosing to, carry that torch of Africa around the world, because Africa to me is motherland, its roots, its power, its royalty. And I mean, the world can say whatever about Africa, but Africa is strong, Africa is powerful. And so I wear Africa with pride. And wherever I step my feet on, I just want you to see that beauty that revolves, that comes from inside of us. And then you see us with our culture, our music, and all that. But you should also see Africa and know that you can just be Africa however. It doesn't have to be, I have to be all dressed up. It has to be a funeral. You can take Africa wherever you go, on the stage, on the football pitch, everywhere you go. So I love Africa.
Oh, fantastic. It's good to see you. You see the passion while talking about it. But then also, I would like to ask you a very sensitive question. I mean, you being in the midst of so much, global recognition, have you in any way experienced racism, and how have you handled it? I would just like to know.
I think racism is, there's a whole lot of ways to it.
Okay.
You have the passive racists, the very active ones, and you also have yourself. How do you see yourself? Do you believe what they say to you? Are you a product of what the society says you are?
Okay.
If you know who you are, I think some things will not really get to you the way it should. I've been that girl that just, you know what, you have a problem, not me. So that's been the way I've handled it.
I love the energy. I love the energy. Now let's, go up. Let's step into your childhood a little bit. You grew up with your grandmother, in Ibadan. Did that in any way impact your music?
Of course.
Okay.
I mean, I tell people I'm that village girl. I just love to be that local girl. Like on my way down here, I'm like, where is the real breakfast place I can have cocoa and akara?
Lucky
and then my friend was
you.
like, sorry, not in Lagos. So, yeah, so that's the thing inside of me, that even in the States, I prepare my agbo.
Are you kidding?
All day. People
Like
come to
agbo, are you
agbo,
serious?
that's what I make. I prepare agbo. I just, I'm just very, so for me, my grandma, the women I grew up with, my mom, my godmothers, they all showed me why, the beauty of Africa, of who you are, just being authentic to yourself, loving the skin you're born in, the person you are, because every other person is taken.
All right. So quickly, we need to wrap this up. Do you have any, what's your next project, future projects you're working on, any collaborations that we need to look out for?
Okay, album in the oven.
Okay.
And right now we're working on Lagos. So my love for Lagos is my love letter to Lagos. It's very single, and you all should embrace it. I love
Thank you
all.
so much. You
Thank
exude Africanness, Lagos, everything just, it reflects through you. Thank you so much for, being with us today. We appreciate you. All right, and that's it for now, guys. We've got to take a quick break. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. Now with me, we have Dr. Uduka Kalu Maju, a medical doctor of Quincy Wellness and Naturopathic Center, an integrative health and naturopathic wellness solution center based here in Nigeria and the United States of America. Now today, he will be sharing with us common nutritional deficiencies that we overlook. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
And
Thank you so much
what
for
we're
having me.
offset, and my colleague mentioned that, don't I know you? And I'm just like, yes, the TikTok doctor. I love the fact that you use social media to educate people. Before we talk about our topic for today, I want to know what inspired you to go through that route.
Because like everybody's on social media and then they want something entertaining.
Yes.
Obviously the country is very stressful. So tell anybody to read through, information books and all.
Yes.
It's stressful. So they'd rather just watch it and it looks exciting. So I'm like,
Yes.
oh, okay, let's just convey our message
in the short 15 to 20
Exactly,
seconds video, and you
but
learn.
captivating.
Yes,
too,
very
so,
captivating. Great stuff. But definitely going to do a challenge before you go. Come on! Oh yeah, let's be serious. Let's be serious. Now let's talk about the common nutritional deficiencies. I mean, you started breaking it down, but I'd like us to talk about it here. Of course, you talked about the micronutrients deficiencies. Yes, let's start with that.
Okay, so micronutrients are like, we talk about iron. Iron is a very important component of your blood.
Yeah.
It helps in formation of the hemoglobin that helps to carry oxygen and all that. So if you have a deficiency in iron, obviously blood formation is not optimal.
Yes.
So it's associated with a lot of anemia, and all the symptoms that come with it, fatigue,
Yes.
changes in your nail bed, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Another important micronutrient is iodine. That one is usually, you get it in seafoods and your salts. That's why they always like iodized salt.
Iodized salt. What of Himalayan salt? Do you get it from that salt as well?
What's that?
Iodine.
From Himalayan salt?
Yes.
I don't know how.
Don't know about that?
Yeah, I don't know the iodine content
of that one. Okay, okay.
Yeah, but basically most table salts we use, will contain iodine. And if you don't have enough of that, goiter, and then because iodine helps with the thyroid gland to function properly.
Okay.
You notice that if you don't have it, there could be a lot of developmental delays.
Okay, in children.
Mental retardation as well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, so now, for the benefits of people watching, now you've mentioned the common nutritional deficiencies when you don't have these micronutrients. What are the foods that you advise people to eat so that they're not deficient on these nutrients?
Okay, like I said, for the for iron, red meat, dark leafy vegetables like spinach, you get iron from.
What of
that
ugu?
Stuff. Ugu.
You get it from
yes,
ugu?
vegetables.
It's ugu.
Yes,
okay.
take ugu. It will build your blood. Generally, when we were growing up, that's what my mom used to do. She just...
And bitter leaf? Because they forced me to drink some bitter leaf,
more than milk. That concoction was crazy, man.
Yes.
But, they just tried to give us the best nutrients they felt would get from it.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of other vitamins, though, too, vitamin A, D, E, K,
yes,
the B's and the C.
Okay.
If you don't have them in... Because vitamins help to... How do I put it? They are like... they help to smoothen all your processes for metabolism. So if you don't have the vitamins to smoothen all the process, you're not absorbing as much nutrients as you should.
Yes.
So you have all these maybe clotting problems. Sorry.
Yeah.
Mental development is not very, fatigue. You always complain about a lot of, and then of course, digestive disorders because they help in aiding digestion.
That out. Yes. Okay. So, and then moving to the macronutrients. I mean, but you also mentioned that when there's a deficit in the micronutrients, we see physical. There are obvious reactions.
There are some things like for the iodine deficiency, the goiter, obviously,
yes,
the swelling. For nutrients like
the big belly and the small.
And so for the big belly people,
yes,
that's a deficiency in the macronutrients.
Macronutrients, okay, so let's talk about that. The protein,
yes.
Okay.
So, and of course, there's no way you can say this person is carbohydrate deficient or fats and oil deficient.
Deficient,
So it's just when the person is protein deficient, you can tell. Tummy is big.
Big, yeah. You have a cold.
Sorry, I was partying all night.
Wow, Salah! Did you bring meat for us?
They finished it on the way here, but
on the way here,
Okay,
so for fats and oil, now, it isn't possible to know when you're deficient, you have a deficit of that in your system. How do you even improve your the quantity you take? Because we're talking about, does that have anything to, does it affect your cholesterol level at any point if there's too much of it?
Yes. So if you
how do you manage that?
The high levels of cholesterol.
Yes.
There are medications for it.
No. I mean, how do you manage the intake of fats and oil in your system?
Oh, obviously, just don't do a lot of fatty foods, especially as you're getting older. Because, when you're younger, you get away with a lot of things because your body can adjust to levels of, all that. Well, as an elderly person, if you have a lot of fats and oil in your system, they can deposit. I mentioned, one of the series that there's a condition, atherosclerosis, where you have fatty deposits on the lining of your vessel. So it's obviously there's not enough room for blood to flow through, so your blood pressure goes up.
Yeah.
You know, it could block some passages and, you know, just lead to ischemia and all that, you know. It's not really good.
For the benefits of people watching,
Yeah.
I want them to go home I want them to take something away from this segment.
Sure.
Now, give me like major foods, major vegetables. You're giving us vegetables, but major foods that you think that it's very important that we include in our diets, so that we don't have a deficit of the common, we don't have common nutritional deficits in our body.
So I'll say seafoods.
Okay,
you know,
but still in moderation because of cholesterol.
In moderation, yes, because obviously seafoods are also like shrimps and all would contain a lot of cholesterol, so you don't want to overdo it.
Okay.
But then most seafoods will give you the iodine, a lot.
So like seafood on Sunday, where you're making a Sunday jollof, just put one shrimp and one prawn.
Exactly.
Okay.
That'll help. And then the other. But as an adult, most of your diets and basic foods will contain a lot of these vitamins.
Okay.
You don't need as much as probably a growing child.
A growing child.
So just a little bit of, of everything.
Okay.
Will just help create that balance.
Okay.
But for the baby, just chuck it in.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you very much. Thank you for being a part of the show this morning. Well, there you have it. You cannot say that we've not given you one or two things that you can use to boost your nutritional lifestyle, so that you can stay away. You can make sure that you do not have deficits in your system. There's so much more in this remaining minutes, few minutes that we have. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Nice. Wednesdays are definitely not complete without some music. And one of the people behind making sure that the music bumps, that it hits, that you're grooving in the club, is a mix and mastering engineer. Now we have one of such people right here with us, Iloyi Oluwole Adebayo. Indomix is a Nigerian mix and mastering engineer. Now he began his career as a singer in a quartet in, I think, 98, yes, before going into production. And one of his major works that we remember him for is working with the artist Phase. Yes, indeed. Now, when it comes to understudying that process, that hit, Phase's hit, Colomental, really put him on the map. It's really great having you in the studio with us. Indomix in the building. Egmont, Ekabo. It's great to see you. Great to have you here.
Good to see you too.
Now, honestly, not a lot of people know the mix and mastering engineer behind the scenes. They know the producer, maybe they know the director of the music video, and they know the artist.
Yeah.
But for those that don't understand, what do you believe your job as mix and mastering engineer is when it comes to a track?
Just to add beauty to the song and to make it sound clean and clear to people. That's our job. After producer produces, the artist will put his own voice, which is a cappella.
Yeah.
Combination of the both.
Yeah.
They bring it to us, we mix it together. Starting from the kick, snare, hi-hat, the instrument, to the vocals, so that people will be able to enjoy the sound clearly.
So, that mixing of voice and all the snares, all the hits, the beats, and probably live instruments as well.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people understand those levels and how they need to be balanced.
Yeah.
So for African music, I'm going to say African music, or what should we call it? Afro pop?
Let's say African music, yes.
African music.
Yeah.
It's different from the music we have abroad, So how have you been able to make sure that your African music continues to bump?
Because using our own, samples. When I say samples, maybe, we are used to shakers.
Yeah.
We are used to agogo. We are used to, we have our own instrument. Let me just say, yes, percussions.
Yes.
So adding few of our percussions into music bring out our own, our own sound. So while mixing, I make sure there is, on those instruments.
Yeah.
I bring them up for people to be able to hear the African in the songs. So
I've always been amazed by the mix and mastering people. And I say people because there are quite a few of you out there. People don't really see them. They don't come out much.
Behind the scenes.
Yes. But I hear say now you people, they collect the most money. Is that true?
And then they talk, but we they try small.
Are you sure?
They try small.
Because producer can just, give people a beat. But if you guys don't get it right, that song might not hit.
No, producer collect more than us.
Really?
Because, yes.
Okay, all right.
Collect more than us. They are the originator of that sound. Okay. So they have to be paid very well. We just to match them together for people to have the clarity of the sound.
I want to take you back in time now.
Yeah.
That sound, Colomental phase, that was the first time we really heard you on the scene. That's the one that everybody kind of remembers you for. That's what everybody talks about online. Before a lot of the other hits started coming up. Now, for you to have grown in the industry from there till now, what advice would you give a young person starting up who's maybe interested in getting into your field?
Yeah, they should keep doing it because my brother used to tell me, keep doing what you know how to do, best till people knows you on that particular thing.
Okay.
You understand? Because when people start knowing you on it, they will keep calling for it. You understand? When I started as a musician, go to producer. You understand? Then from there, switch to sound engineer because I noticed a lot of people used to give me songs.
Yeah.
You understand? So I started working on. I switched to sound engineer then, and I noticed that it's like people like this before Face.
Yeah.
Gave me that name, Indomix, and so Town now push me out to people. It's just, I just don't know what to say again, but that's just the beginning. So.
I'm grateful you mentioned Sound Sultan, God rest his soul. You know, amazing human being, amazing person. You just mentioned that he kind of pushed you out there. You want to touch a little bit on that?
Let me just breathe that side. I call him my hero because when I was working with Face, he was the one that came to Face house then. I said, Indo, you know?
Yeah.
You understand? So I worked for him through Lurav too, so he likes the job. Ever since he's been telling people about me, you have to work with this guy. You have to work with this guy. You know? Up till now, up till date, he's still working with me. He's still doing, you know, so I call him my hero, you understand? And he's still doing it for almost, let's say, 70% of young artists in this country. He has helped majority of celebrities self.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's
amazing guy, amazing guy. Oh, goodness, we're going to miss him. We're really definitely going to miss him. But I know you worked with a lot of other great artists. I know Two-Face is on that list. You know, Davido is on that list. I think you're working on something with him now, yes?
Yeah, we are working, but when it's out, you surely...
You don't want to give us some
You understand?
small...
You know, you have to... There are some secret things you don't have
give us some gist now.
You will see later.
Is it different from the sound we're used to hearing from Davido? Are you creating something completely different or similar?
It's quite a little bit different, but it's still, you know, the video is always the video, you know. A great one is always a great one. So something nice will still come out that people will say, wow, you know. I'm
wondering what you believe the industry is going to be like in the next 5 to 10 years. Is the sound going to be the same?
It's improving and I know it cannot be the same because there's a period we have Galala.
Yeah.
There's a period we have Konto. There's a period we have Yauze.
Yeah.
Now, this is Bese period or something. You know, when you listen to most sound, you notice their beat changes. When it comes to different dance, their beat changes. You understand? So now, is going to still be the same. We are still going to change the face of the music so that we might bring it from the old school and revive, just add some things, turn it to new school, you know.
Amazing stuff.
We'll call it another dance, you know. Well, you know.
I appreciate you, because without people like you, we would not be bumping to some songs. Speaking of bumping to some music, we're going to take a clip right now, and then we have something for you to taste in the kitchen.
All right. Thank you so much, Indomix. That's some beautiful sound. Yeah. All right. And here with me in the kitchen is Chef Blossom. Welcome, Jemmy Rie. All right. So this morning, Chef Blossom has made semo and offensala. I know. Jeremiah will love this one because she loves local dishes. But quickly, Chef Blossom, tell us how you put this together while, you know, they have a taste. Okay. So please have a taste. Let us know what you think. Just grab one, Indomix.
Okay.
And Jeremiah, please have one as well.
I was looking for water before because...
yeah, you need to wash your hands.
I'm a typical Ijebu boy.
Don't worry, we'll get that sorted, but just use the
let's
cutlery.
use this.
Quickly, let us know what you think. That looks good, by the way. And so while they're having a taste, let's not forget that Titi and Tokwe are still on the couch. Tokwe, Titi, anything you want to say? Cheer.
I'm still tasting, sorry.
Wow, Tokwe, really. All right. So, Jerry, what do you think? Like it? Love it?
Number one, it smells. Jesus.
Oh, nice.
Amazing. It tastes.
I'm still tasting, sorry.
Indomix, you're still here to serve out the taste.
I'm still tasting.
You have not gotten it yet. You get it. Just enjoying it.
By the time I finish the boat.
So quickly, give us your verdict. What do you think?
It's lovely, very nice.
Like it?
Thank you.
I like the pepper.
Oh, nice.
Let me still taste it.
Well done. Thank you all for being here today. You both are amazing. And to all our guests, we appreciate you. Thank you so much. And, well, the show has to go for now. Okay, so we have to let the ladies wave once again. Let's just, you know, see their beautiful faces.
Bye, guys.
All right. Till next time, till tomorrow, guys, have a beautiful Baraka de Salah. Bye-bye.